So I have to.
Okay.
Okay. So yeah, you said that there are many qualified women, but they are not in the
Yeah.
workforce. So you want me to comment what is the reason?
No, I would like to ask, like, how can we bring about a change in that?
Okay.
How can we bring about more women in the workforce?
The solution to me is that we have to change the mindset of the men. Normally, whatever
Okay.
we talk about women empowerment, we collect the
Mm-hmm.
women. Okay, we ask them to assemble at one place and we address them. We ask them to come out their comfort zone, to come out of their house and join the workforce, to do something for the society. But it is not going to happen until unless if the men are not ready, because in most of the cases, not, I'm not generalizing, but in most of the cases, if you interview the women that why you are not joining the workforce, why are you not working, you are so qualified, mostly their answer would be, or this is a fact also, that they will say that men in the house are not permitting them, they are not very much keen, they are not very much willing, they are not ready to cooperate. Because when you are working outside, naturally some aspects of your family is affected. So maybe you are not able to do all the household chores, so you have to keep some help. In some of the families, the people, they don't like keeping help, they want the women only to do everything. So first we have to change the mindset of men, and we have to make them realize how important it is for a woman. It is not just earning money, it is just making her existence a meaningful existence, that she can also contribute in the society. She has a mind, she has a brain, as men have. I hope I answered your question.
Okay, thank you, ma'am. Next one, I would like to ask that, like, many students who come out of the school, they complete their senior secondary education, but they don't have a clear goal of what they should pursue in their future. They just go randomly to some course, maybe because some of their friends are going in that course. Like, I would like to ask, like, how can that be mentored? Like, those students, how can those students be mentored to the right path?
Yes, very valid question, and I like this question very much because I have the experience of 28 years in the school education, and I have seen this happening. You know what is the reason why? Because in school education, we uh, we don't provide the ample opportunity to the students to discover themselves. We have a common syllabus, common curriculum, and everybody has to do that. And we are so busy in completing the syllabus. And in education language, we say covering the syllabus, that all the teachers have to just cover it. I three chapters left, four chapters left. I have to just cover my syllabus and complete and finish it fast. So everybody is in the race of covering the syllabus. We hardly get time to read the child, we hardly get time to have some activities where we can ask the child to discover himself or herself, and then realize that what exactly the child has. Even, you know, when I was 30 years of my age, then I realized that which type of intelligence I have in me. You know, before that I was totally unaware whether I am a linguistic intelligent, or whether I am intelligent or not. That also was a big question for me. I, you know, at sometimes I used to think that I am not intelligent at all. I'm just average because I used to score marks averagely. So that is the thing. We don't give the children opportunities, exposures, time, then a silent moment, me time to them, when they can try out many things, and then they can realize that yes, this is the time. Like these are the qualities that I have, and then accordingly I should go to the career. This is one thing. Second thing, we don't organize many uh, career counselings. That also is there. In big schools, I have seen it is happening. Even from class 8, it is happening. My advice is that we should start from class 5 onwards, because from that age, the children are able to distinguish between the professions, distinguish between their different skills. So the schools should organize more counseling sessions, and knowing is everything, you know, and ignorance is the uh, root of all evils. If we don't know, naturally we are not going to do the thing. It is happening because of the ignorance. Children are not aware of themselves. Children are not aware of the professions available. They are not aware of the careers opportunities available. That is the reason. That's all.
Yeah, okay. And I would like to add to the question that, like, when we provide some sessions, like, what can we give as tips for these students to make their career choices?
So first of all, we have to conduct aptitude test.
Okay.
Before that, it starts from their testing their intelligence, that they are, which type of intelligence they have, which type of a smart they are. Like maybe they are good in spatial things and we are focusing them mathematical things. So that should not happen. So first start from there. We have to conduct different tests because psychological tests are available. So we have to test them. We have to test their IQ, EQ. Then we have to test their learning style. We have to check their intelligence, which type of intelligence they have. And then afterwards, gradually, we have to come to their aptitude. And then finally, looking at all these areas, we have to give them the options that in which areas they can do, because all the professions are not in isolation, they are interconnected.
Yes.
We cannot say that this is in this compartment, you can be a teacher and then only teacher and you cannot be anything. No, if you can be a teacher and the skills required for the teacher, can some of the skills may be useful for the media also. Okay, so you can go to the media. Maybe the skills that is required for media, some of the skills may be fine for the civil services if you want to go to the foreign service. So in this way, we have to provide ample information to the students so that they can have multiple options. Although we always say that always go in a straight path, having one option, but since competition is too tight, neck to neck
Yes.
competition is there. If the child is not getting first option, we don't want them to be disheartened. And then at times they are taking extreme actions. So to avoid that, we always advise them to have plan B and plan C. If your plan one works, then fine enough. Otherwise, you go for plan B and plan C also.
Okay. Thank you, ma'am. I would like to ask last one more question. Um, I'm in my case, like, I'm studying in a government college, and there they focus on much of theoretical knowledge. It's like just mugging up things and writing the examination. There is no much practical. There is no much, focus given on the practical side of the education. And I feel that because of that, there is an increased rate of dropouts from the college. I would like to ask, like, are there some strategies that can be used to enhance the process of learning?
I think the only strategy is the government has to change the examination policy of the colleges. I am also victim of that.
Yeah.
We have to write minimum 25 pages. That is the only criteria of writing exam in graduation and post-graduation.
Yes.
I don't know how mad it is, especially I'm so weak in writing. My this finger, everything pains when I write anything. And that to so many pages. But yes, there is a good news. The government is thinking over it. As foreign countries, they don't have this type of mugging up system. They have their own system. They have practical, they have projects, they have many things the students have to do. Here also the government is thinking on that line, that we have to change our examination system. And especially during COVID, what happened? The same system they followed. 5 questions are given online. You have to write 25 pages for those 5 questions. And everybody is just writing from the book, from the internet, from here, from there. How can you check? In this case, at least we should have opted open book policy. There are many ways how we can give the book in the hand and ask the questions, and that's going to be so difficult for the children because there they have to apply the knowledge. Application based questions we can ask. So the government is thinking on this, especially higher education, and because of this new education policy, it is speaking about experiential learning. In experiential learning, naturally mugging up is going to reduce, and then doing part will increase. The students have to do lots of research, lots of surveys, lots of practical things, and then it is going to help. Till then, you have to just suffer as everybody else is suffering. But yes, for your own satisfaction, you can take help in the online classes. There are many foreign online classes available. Foreign organizations are there. Yes, Coursera has lots of things. So those things you can join so that you have satisfaction of doing the practical things.
Okay, thank you, ma'am. I think I'm done with my questions.
Thank you very much. It was lovely talking to you, Ayesha, and I'm very
Thank
proud
you,
of
ma'am.
you.